Okay, in this video, we're going to address a question that was raised up on the forums of how do we edit queues when we're in blind? And just so I go through the right way to go to blind, this is going into live and this is into blind. And there are certain things that can put you in blind without hitting the blind button. By default, when you hit the live or blind buttons, they will put you in tab 1. Which you see it says blind, and when I hit live, you see it says live. And these are our summary pages. But those aren't the only two ways to get into a blind state. So for example, if you pressed QQ, this brings you into your queue list index, and the queue list index page is by default a blind state. I'll collapse the CIA here. But because we're in the queue list index state, any number I put in here, it will assume I'm talking about queue as opposed to a channel, because here, the intention here is to modify queue lists and queues, not channels. And so there's a person on the forum that was confused. They see they're in blind, they're typing on the command line, why aren't they getting channels? Well, because we are in a queue list index. That's the tab that is active. And so if they wanted to edit the queues, we can go over here and click on tab 1, or you could sit here and hit the blind. We'll go back here to queue list index. If I hit blind, by default, it's going to bring me back to tab 1. And then now you see here that when I type a number, the default is channel. A second way to get to that, I'll hit QQ again to get back to queue list index, is if I hit edit, edit will also throw me back into tab 1. So that is how to get to editing individual channels within the queue in blind mode if you were in a state different, or if you're in a tab different than tab 1.